So you need a cheap little 5-inch monitor that won't break the bank for your gimbal or your DSLR. Stay tuned. I got something for you.
Flash Film Media, inspired by passion, driven by results. Flash Film Media presents What You Need to Know.
What's going on, guys? Todd Turner, creative director here at Flash Film Media and a former Army combat photographer. And today we have an inexpensive monitor that just might help you out. The Viltrox DC50, also known as the newer DC50, is a 5-inch monitor with a built-in sun hood that could possibly help you get good composition when using a DSLR or a gimbal. So this monitor was designed to compete with Sony CLM V55. Some would even consider it a knockoff because it's so similar to what Sony offers. Now, the resolution on it is 800 by 480. It has a full-size HDMI in and a mini HDMI out, as well as an AVI port out. And it takes your Sony NP batteries, not the larger ones, but the smaller ones that were normally used with the camcorders back in the day. You just pop it in and go for it. It also has a DC in, so you can plug it into the wall if you want to. Or if you got some big old V-mount battery somewhere and have an adapter, you can run it off that, but that kind of defeats the purpose of being small and mobile. So why is this monitor even relevant? One, because of the size of it. The size of it and the price point makes it ideal for a great budget monitor. I would only use this monitor for focus and composition purposes only. This monitor offers a few features like focus peaking, guidelines, the ability to flip or mirror the image. You have custom controls as far as changing the color and color temperature and things on the monitor. And one thing that you don't get on some other monitors that are a lot more is an HDMI out, which is great. I have no complaints. But I think it's a good little monitor and it serves its purpose compared to a small HD that's around the same price. The price point on this is just a lot cheaper. Now, let's be very clear. The image on a small HD is probably going to be 10 times better. The image on this suffers. The colors are wrong. The exposure is wrong. You can't really trust it. I would trust it only for composition purposes and only for focus purposes. Everything else is out the window. The screen on the back of my A6500 does a much better job at color rendition than this. If you look at this, it may tell you that you're overexposed in areas you are not overexposed and underexposed in areas where you're not. Trust your histogram, trust your monitor on your device when it comes to exposure, and only use this thing for composition and focus purposes. For 99 bucks, that's all you get. If you want more, look for a small HD or another brand that offers better image quality than this. So it has a built-in speaker for playback. It has a protector on the side to help it from moisture and things like that. So it's a great little monitor for the price. I use it for a one-handed handheld gimbal where I attach a bike clamp to the bottom of my Zimyun crane and this monitor. And while I'm using it, I can look down at it to see my shot as I move. Thank God. One of the biggest concerns I had when ordering this was the ability to flip the image, because some monitors, some really cheap monitors don't let you flip the image, but this does. It actually comes with this mount here as well, which I don't use because it doesn't allow you to go left and right, which the mount is, a cold shoe mount, and it can go on top of your DSLR, but for the price, you can't beat it. And it's something you definitely want to take a look at. Plus you get the sun hood with it. It's not a cheap, flimsy, material-based Velcro sun hood. It's actually a hard one that flips open and is very good. And you can also put it on upside down. So normally when I flip my screen and I have it on my gimbal like this, you can flip the sun hood and it still fits. And bam, I still have it when it's attached like that. So that to me is worth this monitor at this price point. A few things you have to realize before you buy this monitor. Do not use it for color accuracy. Do not use it for exposure. It will show you, it's just not good at it. If you need something for compositional purposes, if you need to check your focus and make sure you're in focus, it's perfect for that. It's decent, you can see it in the sun pretty well, and the sunshade helps even more. It will flip the image upside down, and please keep in mind the type of batteries it takes. It does not support your larger Sony batteries. It supports the smaller ones, and they're a little different. You know, the larger Sony batteries has the 2 holes on it. The smaller ones has 3 holes on it. They're both MP batteries, but they're just different. So make sure you understand that, because you'll think, hey, I got a bunch of Sony batteries laying around. I'll just pop one in and go for it. You order it like I did, and you figure you have nothing. Like, thank God I had some old 8mm camcorder laying around, and I just went and grabbed a battery, and that battery worked. And then I knew which battery I needed. So that's your wrap up for the Viltrox 5-inch monitor. I'm gonna ask you to do what I ask you to do every week. You're probably tired of hearing me say it, but that's how channels grow. Like it if you like it, thumbs up or thumbs down. Share it if you got friends that are looking for the same things you're doing, and please hit that subscribe button. I got a lot more videos coming, and I'll see you guys next week.
For more daily updates, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Please make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe as we work to bring you useful content every week.